Beautiful love. It's the weekend of the 16th, 17th and 18th of September 2022 and this is the Ocean City Seafood Festival with classic boats and sea shanties.
This is Chef Matt Dell from the Box Museum and Gallery in Plymouth. Special thanks to Matt Dell from the Box in Plymouth.
Fish, just in case you've never seen one up close.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So please be patient with me, because I don't want to sting myself. And I'll tell you a little bit about how I was hospitalised. So this comes on to the food safety, okay? When I was young, I was about 21, I was living in a place called Polseth, North Cornwall, and I was working in a bar. And the cook was cooking staff food, and he cooked me something different to everybody else. And he cooked me tuna steak. And the tuna steak that he cooked was with a spicy sauce, a mesquite sauce. And I ate that, and it was really hot. It was summer. It's North Cornwall. It gets hotter up there anyway. So I'm eating this, and my lips are tingling. My bosses are saying, "Matt, you're right with spice," and I'm saying, "No, I'm a bit of a pansy with spice at the time. Now I'm really good. I'm tolerant." But it wasn't the spice that was doing me over. It was the fact that he'd fed me rotten tuna. Rotten tuna starts developing a strong growth toxin. Okay, he doesn't know when he'd open this tuna. This is something that I carry with myself throughout my career to keep you guys safe. If you come and eat in my places, I want to know that I'm looking after you, okay? And so should every other chef in the city. I collapsed, my heart stopped, I ended up in an ambulance, pumped full of steroids, ended up in Trelisk Hospital for a few days, woke up with one of my bosses beside me, and the rest is history, really, and carried on working the next day. But I know the importance of food safety. So I want to hammer it into everyone. You come to the Box, I'm going to look after you. So the Box is obviously the museum with the mammoth. Who's been there? A lot of people. You've been there. That's because you're my daughter, and I take you to my place. All right? You live by it. So you have to put up with me every day. Do I walk past your house?
I'm in Addison Road.
Oh right, okay. I walk that way to work. Oh, sorry? Voliton fish?
Yeah, scorpion fish with the barbs.
Oh right, never heard of it.
If you look it up and you think it's voliton, and it's a Mediterranean red sea fish. They start off, it was like this in the aquarium, within a year it went to like that.
Okay.
And I was wary of it, I was told it could be dangerous. Just like a bee sting.
Yeah.
Well, the triggerfish pulled the fridge magnet off, which I was cleaning the glass with.
Yeah.
The voliton went and got me here, the finger swelled up like that.
Yeah.
And I lived in Birmingham in the old accident hospital. He laughed, he says, "You've been bitten by a fish." No, stung. Then the person came, the surgery came, "No, get his arm up here. It's a dangerous fish."
Bloody hell. I'm going to look that one up. The voliton fish?
Voliton.
Don't go near it. Cool. Thank you.
You're in the Mediterranean.
So, the Weever fish also, I haven't told you, it has killed one man. So thank you for reminding me, because you narrowly avoided it. It has killed one man. It was a fisherman. Apparently he got stung multiple times by multiple Weever fish, and just the toxin levels were too much, and he died. And I think that was in the about 96, I think. So quite recently. So I'm going to take this fish apart. Wish me luck. First of all, I'm going to start with. So obviously I explained. Can you guys see it in the mirror? Yeah. Lovely. I've explained that the gill coverings, so these little bits here, okay, they contain toxin, okay? I want to knock that head off. But also, this is obviously, right, gill coverings, just here, okay? I'm quite new to this fish, okay? It's a bit of an experiment, but what I have noticed, I've obviously broken some down. That's really tough up here. So I've been taking it a little bit closer than what I'd usually take it. I'm getting my fingers well away from those gill coverings, and I'm just going to smash the knife down, okay? And the head off. And I'm just going to put it straight in the bin. Any of this waste I'm going to put straight in the bin. I don't want it lying around, I don't want to get stung by it. And we're just going to go straight down here, straight down the spine. And you have to be really careful. You just want to take off probably a little bit too much more than you usually take off a mackerel, you know? And they actually open up a little bit as well when you take the spine off. Okay? Straight in the bin. Right, now we're going to go down the belly of the fish. And I'm going to change my knife over. So I like a nice big knife, nice big sharp knife. Get the spines off. I need that, you know, oomph behind it. Now I've got a really sharp filleting knife. I'm just going to go down that belly, nice and gentle. But now I have removed everything, I hope. Should have checked the top really, shouldn't I? It's clean. So, the taste of this fish, and you'll taste it if you stick around, it's a bit like sole. Anyone eaten sole? Yeah. Yeah? It's very much like sole. The skin of this fish is really tough. Really tough. So getting through it, quite a bugger. The frame is really nice as a garnish as well. So I did it a couple of different ways. If anyone's got Instagram and they want to see me breaking it down and creating some of the stuff that I'm going to show you today, my name is Matt Dell and it's written at the front there. If you just type that in, Chef Matt Dell, and you'll find me breaking down weaver fish and giving probably a little bit more of an explanation as to what I'm doing. Everything's a bit different when you're on stage and you're against it with the time. So, what I'm going to try and do for you guys today, we've just had to run over to Rockfish to pinch some cling film because I'm going to do a galantine of weaver fish. So a galantine of lesser weaver fish. I've got some gochujang. Anyone use gochujang? Yeah, lovely. It's like a fermented soybean, red pepper, chili paste. Okay. I've got an array of home pickles. At the box, I take influence from everywhere I've been, and I did some work in Denmark, Sweden, France. So all of this stuff is things that I've learned on my travels. Okay, so I pickle my own red onions, my red cabbage, my cucumbers, my wasps sometimes if they get a little bit too close. I've also got some lovely garnish that's been provided to me by my friend Adrian, and he works for Heaven's Micro Growers. He's just there, he's right in the middle. Wave, Adrian, come on. He grows the most delicious micro herbs, and he's very new to the Plymouth food scene. So if you are a chef, check him out on Instagram. I'll get him up after all of this and we'll taste some food together. So here we are. Right, there's one. I'm going to be really careful when I pick that up. I am going to do the same thing. I'm going to chop the head off. Slap. There we go. I'm going to run my knife down that spine. I sound like Arnie. Run the knife down the spine, come on! Right. Right, be really careful! Right, that's gone. Change knives over. And I've lost it. Alright, cool, I don't need it anyway. Ciao bella. Okay, so, as I said, I'm going to do a galantine. A galantine is a little parcel, a package. So what I'm going to need to do is take 2 bits of my weaver. I want nice chunky bits of, you know, I want fleshy bits. I want to match them up, I want to pair them up, okay? Okay, cool, easy to do. Right, I'm going to take the skin off. So what I like to do, best way of taking skin off for me, is I get my tail end, and I pinch it nice and hard. I keep my knife steady, and I just rock that skin. Et voila, no meat on there, okay? Same again. Go in here, use your thumbnail or something. Rock that knife. Okay, there we are. No skin on the fish, no meat on the skin. Right, we've got that. Now I'm just going to pair the fish up. I know that the one fillet's a little bit larger, don't really matter for this. Okay, beautiful. Let's do it with another one. I think I just felt a bone. Just give me 1 second. There it is. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Let's just do it really quickly so I can try and get some more done as well. Right, so galantine. I use a lot of vegan products at the box. A lot of the vegan products I use are flora, plant-based products. So the cream is made with a lentil protein. I use that a lot in my sweets, my pastries, my desserts, my sauces, to just make things dairy-free. I'm a really gluten-free conscious person as well. We try and avoid gluten in our house. Sometimes it's a little bit tricky because pizza is delicious. So this is actually my first time in using the Flora vegan butter block. So let's give this a go. So it's nice and soft, which is what I need. I'm going to find myself a bowl, a vessel of some sort. Here we are. I'll use a saucepan. Right, get that in there. Then you want to get some gochujang. I'm going to use quite a bit of gochujang, probably a bit too much. I'm going to use a bit more butter, that's all right. Sandy not having any other chefs, have you? Not watching me butcher this pot of butter. All right, here we go. So, I'm just going to mush that together. Lovely. Then I'm going to make myself a little sarnie, a little gochujang sarnie. There we go. Spread it all the way down one side of the fish, then the other side of the fish. Lay it on top. Discard the gloves. There we go. And then I'm going to, so this is a nice French technique, a galantine. Jacques could probably tell you what it means. It probably means something like rolling or parceling or... But I'm going to take my Weever, I'm going to pop it there. I'm going to roll it nice and tight. And just rip that off. Okay, beautiful. Right. Stand here with me. Then you want to make yourself a little parcel. Roll it like that. Beautiful. Okay. So that is a little rough galantine, alright? And with that, you want to boil it, poach it. So I am going to turn this heat up a little bit. Oh, I've figured it out. Fantastic. I'm really, really rubbish with induction stoves. Okay, cool. He's watching me as well. Okay, cool. So what we've got that on, we'll get another pan on. We'll go over it. Oh, this is the bit I'll probably need to help with. No, I'm okay. We're okay. We're going to rock this. Come on, Matthew. We're all right. Okay. Sustainability. We've talked about the Weever fish. Who would have thought to have eaten a Weever fish? No. I never thought we could either. Okay. But it's one of the most sustainable fish out there. I don't know why it's not being landed. Fishermen don't want to run the risk of being hurt. A lot of fishermen do get stung when they're in the nets and they're taking their catch, you know, and then they throw the Weever fish back in. We need to use more fish like this. You know, it's beautiful. There are so many things that we can do with this fish. Nice and fleshy. All right, and it's you know, we eat sole on the daily. Why aren't we eating Weever fish? So I'm going. My water's up. I'm going to drop my bomb in. I'm also going to try and get another bomb on. Galantine. I'm calling it a bomb. Probably shouldn't. It's probably inappropriate. Right. Here we go. So at the box, we also do things like weddings. We do a lot of functions, a lot of high catering. So I've got a function this week for 160 people, 3-course meal, sit down. You know, when I joined the box, I didn't think that was something I'd be doing. Weddings for 150, 120 people. We can cater for up to 300 people. You can sit all the way through the restaurant, up the stairs into the shop, and then beyond as well. And we've got the facilities to do so. So we do a lot of things for solicitors and, you know, big events. We've got a canapé function on Thursday night for 300 people. So I've got to make about 2,000 canapés with my team this week. Let's get some more of this butter. So the gochujang, a nice Asian paste. And this is probably the premium gochujang out there. You can make it yourself. You can ferment your own soybeans and that kind of jazz if you've got time. A little bit like making tofu, I suppose. So a few minutes, probably about 5 minutes on a rolling boil just for that fish to poach, okay? The flesh, it's meaty, but it's also quite thin, all right? If that makes any sense. A massive contradiction, I know. Right, so there's another galantine, because you guys are going to want to try this, right? Who's up for trying Weever fish today? Lovely. And I can tell you that this is 100% safe to eat, okay? I've removed every single element of that toxin. I wouldn't be feeding it to people if I thought it was going to hurt them, okay? And if anyone knows me, I don't really eat fish. I haven't eaten fish since the tuna incident. You know, put me off a little bit, but I've recently started rediscovering it, getting a taste for it again, okay? Don't let anything put you off. Try dying once, you know? Okay, here we go. Just want to make sure that it's watertight as well. Okay, I'm going to take that one out. Lovely. That's beautiful. Okay, I'm just going to pop that there. I'm going to have that go in there. Right, let me get myself. So on induction stoves, I like to be a bit safe, especially when I'm cooking in front of, you know, a few hundred people. I like to make myself a little cartouche, okay? Of baking paper, if it'll bloody cat. Probably because I've got this bit over the feet. There we are. So I usually use my scissors for this. There we go. So a little round of paper, okay? I'm going to pop that on there. I'm going to get myself some oil. There's a wasp up here. There I am cooking Weever fish, thinking it's going to get me, and there's a wasp trying to get a portion. Here we are. Right. I've just made a critical error. Never on induction stoves jiggle the pan, because it'll just turn off. It's all done by magnets. Where's that wasp gone? I feel like it's like panto season, you're going to start chatting, it's beyond you. Right, here we go. So I've lubed up the pan for my cartouche. I'm going to just get a bit of butter on there as well, just to make sure. I say butter, it's faux butter. What would you call fake butter? I don't know, butter. And I'm going to turn this heat up as well. Nice and hot. Cool. Right, so I'm just going to do some simple grilled Weever as well, and then maybe get a burnt fake butter, lemon caper, burnt noisette on the go. I'm just playing it by ear at the moment, if I'm honest, as most chefs do. Not going to lie. Winging it, winging it. There we go. Let's get another pan on. Alright, cool. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Quite lovely. That's starting to bubble up a little bit. They make really weird noises as well. Cool. Okay. I'm going to also get some chives. Not chives, I've got dill here. I've got some dill. So I love pairing my fish with dill. It's my favourite herb. You know, you obviously have it in your tartar sauce. You can also use it with beef. It's lovely. And if anyone has ever, if you've had kids or if you remember your childhood really, really well, anyone remember grape, is it gripe water? Gripe water. You give it to a kid when they've got a poorly tummy. Dill is that flavour. Here we go. So I'm just going to do a fine chop of the dill, just so that we can have it through our burnt noisette. And it's great garnish, great garnish. Let's just check on all this. I might bring that to here. Cool. That pan's nice and warm. I'm going to get this fish on. So here's the Weever. What I have noticed is that beginning process of cooking the Weever fish, it likes to curl up like most fish. So I tend to just keep my fingers there I'm trained in injuring myself, so if you don't have asbestos fingers, don't do this. Here we go. So I just want to make sure that I'm getting a nice, even crisp. I don't want the fish bowing. Okay? There we go. If it does, need bother. It's okay. We'll just get a load of Weever in. Cool. So, a few minutes on the skin side. I'll probably get another pan on as well, just so that we can cook all of it, eh? I've got a lot of food up here people need to eat. Here we go. Alright. Assistance! Assistance! La dange! They've all left me. They've all left. They're probably the cider stand. Anyone tried that cider? Very good. Don't worry, chef. It's okay. It's alright. I needed you 5 minutes ago. Always needs me. Go. Oh, I've done it. It's okay. Right. I should actually know how to do this because the box does not have any gas whatsoever. And it's all induction. Because the art that's in the box is it's valued up to 2 billion on the insurance. It's an absolutely incredible place to work. Really enjoy it. The cafe, restaurant is really bustling during the day. It's getting a lot busier. Summer holidays, it's been packed. It's been fantastic. We've got a great team. We're looking for front of house staff at the moment. If yourself, or maybe, hello, not seen you for a while. If you, your daughter, your son, your grandmother, I don't know. I can't open this bloody bin. I'll be defeated by a bin here, chaps. There we go. Alright, I'm just going to pull this down to you now. Beautiful. Let's get this flipped. I don't know where my gazander's gone. My gazunder. Why is it called a gazunder? Because it goes under things. Alright, cool. We learn every day. Here we go. That fish is looking lovely. Cool. Let's get some butter. Just because you looked after my children doesn't mean I can scowl at you, okay? Right, cool. Butter is in. See that? Pan was too hot. Cool. So, actually the object of this is to burn the butter slightly. Butter. Burn what's there? Burn nutty butter. Okay. So as you can see, I'm getting a nice brown colour there. That's probably going to cut the induction off. Fantastic. Alright. I'm going to lay out some of this. This stuff honestly is gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. And that's coming from someone that doesn't eat fish. Okay. So, my butter's in that pan, it's bubbling away. When you see your butter burning, what you do? Squeeze some lemon in there, make sure it doesn't go over a certain point, okay? This creates a sauce, the burn noisette.
How come you don't flour the flesh of the fish?
Pardon me, mother?
How come you don't flour the flesh of the fish? I'm always told to do that to protect it.
That's kind of why I put the cartouche there, I suppose. I've never ever been shown to do that. I think some people do, and some people use flour in the pan. It's quite an old school way of seeing if the pan's hot. But that's something that I am just not used to doing, I suppose. Or I've just never been shown how to do it. Right, cool. So that sauce is looking lovely. Lovely and hot. I've banged some capers in there as well. I'm going to throw some dill through there. So that's my lemon dill caper butter. Beurre noisette. Bang. Okay. That I can probably take off the stove. Let's get some plates. Anyone bought any plates? No? There's a shelf there with plates on it. Thank you. Right, cool. So, the grilled fish. Let's just, I'll tell you what we'll do. We've got time, haven't we? We've got plenty of time. Obviously a little bit of salt there. let's make ourselves a quirky little salsa using some of this pickled vegetable. So I'm going to dice it up. And a nice fine dice when it's all even and all perfectly sized squares. It's called a brunoise. This is not a brunoise. This is what we call down here an hodgepodge. All right, Booty. Little mixing bowl. Where are you? I'll use that. No, that's too small. Okay. Yeah. Right. Yes, I know there's a shelf there. Right. Lovely. Cool. Tomato obviously goes really well with fish. Let's throw some tomato in there. What else goes really well with fish? Let's go over here. Let's have a little look. Soy sauce. Fantastic. Let's bang some soy sauce through it. And sesame oil. I was going to bring some sesame seeds with me, so that makes a lot of sense. Sea salt. Please use Malden. There's Cornish there. Malden sea salt. I'm very sorry to anyone from Cornwall. There we go. Beautiful. And also some breakfast radish really makes a plate pop. Doesn't really look like a lot, but when you put it against this, that salad really pops out. Beautiful. And obviously, bang some capers on there, a little bit of black pepper. Okay, there's one dish done. Now, the galantine. I'll probably pop it back in there. No, I won't. The butter's firmed up. There we go. Silly Matthew. Here we go, okay. So if anyone's wondering about this donkey as well, has anyone been wondering about the donkey? Yeah. Me and my family went over to the donkey park down at St Anne's Chapel near Gunnersley yesterday, and I saw that on the shelf, and it's made out of 100% recyclable plastic. And it's the softest little teddy, and I just had to bring it with me. That's the story. It hasn't got a name. I don't think. Or you know what kids are like. 1 minute it's called Dave. What's your donkey called? Sausage. Donkey's called Sausage today. Okay? I'm not going to argue with her. She's feisty. Alright, galantine of Weever. It's a messy job. Especially when you're rushing. I'm probably way past my time and the next chef's there thinking, shut the hell up. Alright, get it out of that. Lovely. Cool. Right, and obviously a little bit of sauce. So let's move that out of the way. Honestly, I keep closing this bin and I don't know how to work it. I'm being defeated. There we go. And a bit of that noisette there. It's beautiful. And to finish, I've actually got some of my Adrian's micros up here. So we're just going to go with a load of... these are micro pea shoots. They're absolutely beautiful, and I'll hand some around in a sec. There we go. And these are micro sunflower shoots. Anyone ever had that? Yeah. Absolutely beautiful. He's doing things that a lot of people aren't doing around the area. And he came to see me a couple of weeks ago and said, would I be interested? And absolutely I'm interested because it's fantastic. Who wouldn't want to use a beautiful product? I think the name of the donkey has been changed. There we are. Galantine of Weever fish, gochujang butter. And you've got your grilled Weever with a pickled caper salsa, I don't know, lemon caper beurre noisette with some dill. Alright, I'm done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you.
Really thank you. Not until we've had a try though, because none of us have tried Weever fish either. So.
Do you want to have a try now?
Oui, chef.
Oui?
Let me have a little try and then I can tell you what it's like.
There we go. That's the poisonous bit.
Right, firm, isn't it? Really firm.
Firm. How about a bit off the tail end here? I'm just going to try this salsa, okay? Because it's fantastic. That's lovely. Right.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Do you have any change there, sir?
All donations to charity.
You can find Matt Dell on Instagram and probably Facebook. 30 years of culture and the arts as a free service on Love Sometime TV. Don't forget to friendly share my videos, subscribe to my channel and support me through PayPal at tcsphoto1@gmail.com. Thanks for watching the video.